Hi guys, it's me, Jeannie, the Witch of Boise, and I'm here to do the monthly tarot forecast for the collective for March 2024. So before I begin anything, make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe, and comment below if there's a specific date in March that you're wanting to know what the energies are for. These videos are what are featured on my Instagram and Facebook stories that are featured almost every single day. I'm kind of on a delay right now. I had some issues at the end of February, so I am filming the March forecast on the 2nd, so it's today's Saturday. So I had to skip a couple days, but if you do follow me on Instagram and Facebook, my handle is Witch of Boise, all one word. And I get these cards. It's a card of the day every single day that's in my Instagram stories. And these videos are how I get them. So if you have a date that's in mind in the future, definitely check out this video and you can get that energy before it. You can also bookmark, save this video, and look at it if you don't do Instagram or Facebook or anything like that. So it's really kind of a cool way of like getting an energy read on stuff. So I'm using the Witch's Tarot for the actual reading today. I do want to go over a couple different things that also featured on my Instagram, or not my Instagram, but my YouTube channel. I do have a video that shows all of the year's energy with the months, and that is the yearly tarot forecast for 2024. So for 2024, we have the Five of Wands. This is an energy that's going to be happening throughout 2024. Five of Wands is a little bit of like a drama fest. It's very social. There's a lot of comparison and competitiveness and stuff like that. So it's kind of a good time to really see if it's worth it in a sense. A lot of times you're just going to see people kind of duke it out and you're going to be on the sidelines. So it's this kind of like ball of energy that's happening throughout the year. And then for March, we actually have the Eight of Wands, but it's in reverse. So when the Eight of Wands is in the upright, it is definitely more fast moving energy, that things that are coming in. This is something that can be a couple different things. This is either really, really slow moving energy that's headed towards you, so there's kind of like a stagnant energy, or this is going to be something that has been developing for a while and is not going to be kind of out of left field in like a news kind of way or an announcement, things like that. So it can be a couple different things. So it's kind of like a weird energy for March, and I can say that at least by the end of February, I was kind of feeling it. So I'm kind of anxious to see how, because since I am filming this on the 2nd, and I'm filming this almost at 5, to see what like the 1st and 2nd days of March that tarot will say. So there is actually in March 6 weeks. So I'm going to cut this deck into 6 after I do a couple more shuffles, and then we're going to get right into it. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Now I'm going to keep the rest of the deck that I didn't cut aside just in case one of them didn't get 7 cards. Okay, so let's just get started, shall we? All right, so we have for Friday, March 1st, we have the Empress, but it's in the reverse. So the Empress being in the reverse, this is something where it's not nurturing. So it could be an idea, a thought process, something that you aren't really nurturing or taking care of. So it's really kind of getting back into that, like, you need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, taking care of what you are trying to manifest, what you're trying to grow. Then we have on Saturday, March 2nd, we have the High Priestess. So that first 2 days are 2 major arcanas. And with the High Priestess, this is about intuition. It's trusting your intuition. It is also being in touch with the spirit world. which is crazy because it really does resonate with me, especially with today. I went to go see one of my favorite people, and we are very in touch with our spirituality. We like to talk spiritual stuff. It's just awesome. And so it really does connect with that and some of the weird stuff that's been happening with me. I got to talk with her about, so it was very exciting. Okay, so let's go on to the next week. And that is going to be Sunday, the March 3rd. We're going to have the Eight of Swords in reverse. What a beautiful energy this is. This is about understanding what is holding you back. What is keeping you from moving forward? And it's actually realizing that the problem is you. But it's like, there's clarity that's happening with it. And it's also just getting out of that like mental block aspect of it. Then we have March 4th on Monday. Oh, it's the Lovers. What a beautiful energy. So this can be a couple different things. This can be definitely like a relationship. It's expressing your love and all of this stuff. And but it's also like choices and decisions that are being given to you. And it's, are you going to take them? So there's some massive decision making that is happening. And it's like the universe is giving almost like a test in a sense. And it's like, can you handle this? Let's see if you can. All right. Then we have Tuesday, March 5th. It's going to be the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is a stopping point. You're at a crossroads, and this can be in a passion sense. It can be even like a romantic sense, in the sense of like a relationship, whether you're wanting to go the next step with or how you're wanting to proceed. This can be also a career aspect. This is a really good stopping point because you are weighing out the possibilities. You have the ability to go whatever route you want to. This is a really good time to just kind of weigh the pros and cons and just kind of like take a moment and see what you'd like to do. Then we have Wednesday, March 6th. It's going to be the Tower. So this is a massive change that's happening. Massive, massive change. For some people, they really don't like the Tower. The imagery is quite frankly terrifying. But for me, it's just, it's knocking what isn't working for you. So something is going to completely change that. And whatever is in your foundation, whatever is strong in your life is going to remain. So it shouldn't be anything that is scary to you, but it's that rebuilding and making sure that you are taking steps into making really solid foundations, especially with new building blocks that you're doing with this massive change. Then we have Thursday, March 7th. It's going to be the Hermit. Wow, another major arcana. This is a big week. That's 3 major arcanas this week. So Thursday the 7th with the Hermit is about soul searching. There's something where you are going into the depths of yourself and you are finding out answers. And this is also a time to be really more reflective and more alone, in the sense of this is a soul journey within yourself. Doesn't mean that you push people away or anything like that, but it does mean that, sorry, that is the cat feeder. But hold on, there's a couple more. One more? There it is. Okay. So, it doesn't mean that you have to like face everything alone per se, but it's also that this is your journey. So you need to be the one that's in charge of it. And so you don't want to be taking a back seat and having someone else do the work for you. So this is very much like that soul search energy. Then we have Friday, March 8th. Ooh, and that is the worst card. There's Miko. That is the worst card, in my honest opinion, that you can get. Ten of Swords is not good. It's backstabbing, betrayal. This, in my personal reading, is experience means physical death, and not in a like natural way. This is in a really not good way. This can be a murder or something that has a lot of intensity about it, but this is just it's just, there's nothing really good about it. The only saving out of it is knowing that whatever betrayal that has happened, you are learning from it, and you know that it won't happen again. And just know that you're on the end of the cycle, so it's going to go into a new beginning. But Friday the 8th, not good. Let's go to Saturday the 9th. That is the Queen of Wands in reverse. So we're going to be really echoing that Hermit energy and not wanting to do things or be social, which is fine, but it's also feeling a little bit uninspired. And you're just going to find yourself being a little bit more of a homebody, which that's totally fine. And it just seems like it's going to be more like just staying at home. This is going to be a good time as well, though, to get inspired with things. So what brings you passion, what brings you fire, and really kind of focus in on that, even if it is a little bit hard to do, where you might be even almost feeling depressed in a sense. It's just kind of go into that and push yourself a little bit into getting that spark back. All right, then we have Sunday, March 10th. That is going to be the new moon in Pisces as well. And we have the Queen of Pentacles, but also it is in the reverse. So this is going to be feeling a little bit of spontaneous energy, as well as not sticking with the routine. So there's something that you might not even be feeling grounded. You might be feeling a little bit out of control in that sense, and that's okay. So really lean in on that spontaneous and adventurous energy too. And you never know, there might be something that's really exciting that will happen for you. Then we have Monday, March 11th. And that's going to be the Three of Cups in reverse. This is going to be a very, very, I don't want to say lonely, but kind of like self-reflective and oneness month so far. Three of Cups in reverse is like canceled plans, or not wanting to go out, being alone, that kind of thing. So it's really echoing that Queen of Wands in reverse and Hermit energy, but definitely canceled plans, or this could be the end of a relationship that had a third party. So that could be like an affair that's ending or something of that effect. So just keep that in mind if it's not the oneness energy. But that's what I'm getting, is like one. Then we have Tuesday, March 12th. And that's going to be the Hanged Man in reverse. So when the Hanged Man is in the upright, he's about waiting. It's a waiting game. It's kind of seeing things from different perspective. When this is in the upright, or in the reverse, I should say, this is about action. This is about going for what you're wanting. You have waited long enough, and now you know what needs to happen. So you're ready to actually go. So take action on the 12th. Wednesday, March 13th. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. This is also really good energy of action and also being present in the moment. Things are happening that are opportunities, or even relationships that are blossoming, and you will miss them if you are dwelling in the future or daydreaming about what could have been different in the past. Be present, because you will be missing some really big relationship or emotional energies that are coming your way. Then we have Thursday, March 14th, and that's going to be the Ace of Cups. Just like what I was saying, though, that's kind of crazy, is that you're going to be present in the moment, and then there's going to be some sort of energy that's a beginning of emotional connection. This can be a relationship, a romantic one. It can be a friendship. It can be a new partnership, something that is going to be bringing beautiful and love emotion to you. Very exciting. And so I feel like it's kind of that oneness, and then it kind of goes into like, okay, I'm ready to emerge, ready to do stuff. Let's see what the rest of the energy is. Friday, March 15th is going to be the 8 of Pentacles, but that's going to be in the reverse. So there's something that you have been working really, really hard towards, and this can be some sort of like internship, apprenticeship, learning to master something. This is kind of a sign in the sense of like you can do this and like you are going down that path, but maybe this isn't the right path for you. So this can be even like an opportunity that might be coming towards you that might trail you off of this. This is just something where it's like taking pause and making sure, is this worth it? Is this something that you really want to do? Then we have Saturday, March 16th, and that's going to be, in this deck, it's the High Priest in reverse, but it is in traditional tarot decks, the Hierophant in reverse. So there's some non-traditional aspects that are happening, and lessons that are not being learned. So there's something that might be that keeps repeating itself. That could be like a certain type of relationship, or like how a relationship ends, or just the same pattern that keeps happening. And this is just telling us that you're not learning the lesson, because guess what? I'm going to keep giving you the lesson until you learn it. Now, in the non-traditional aspect, this can be something that you are doing that is non-traditional, non-conservative, that kind of energy. So, I mean, it could be as simple as I'm moving in with a partner before getting married. You know, it depends on what you consider your traditional aspect, but it's something that would not be in a traditional aspect seen as that. All right, then we have Sunday, March 17th, and this is crazy, is the 8 of Wands in reverse. And that is our card of the month in the exact position. That's crazy. So again, it's like what I said earlier. It can be slow moving energy that's finally making its way there. And it's just kind of like, I don't want to say dead in the water. It's just stagnant. Or it can be something that a news aspect that's coming that has we were aware of it coming. It's not like it's coming out of left field, because when it's in the upright, that's where it is. It's like, oh my gosh, I didn't expect this, and it's like we've been expecting it. Now it's actually hitting. Or it's just a really slow moving, maybe non-existent that you've been waiting for that's going to be coming in. Then we have Monday, March 18th. And that's going to be Temperance in reverse. So there's going to be an issue with moderation and balance. There's also going to be an issue that your spirit team is going to be trying to contact you and you're not listening. So be aware of those signs and know that like nothing is a coincidence. Like things happen for a reason. And you just need to be aware of those signs and look for them, because your spirit team is trying to help you. Then we have Tuesday, March 19th. That's going to be the 6 of Swords. And that's a really beautiful energy. That is something where it is moving into calmer waters, mental calmness and peaceness and like peacefulness. This is choosing a path away from living into turmoil and feeling a lot better and calmer about it. But since this is sword energy, this is mental energy as well. So just keep that in mind and practice choices that are going to make a peaceful outcome. Then we have Wednesday, right? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yep. Wednesday, March 20th. That's going to be the Nine of Swords in reverse. And Nine of Swords in the reverse, I always view it as Alice in Wonderland when she falls down the rabbit hole. And it's like there's going to be a lot of anxiety or even depression or even drama that's going to be happening. Stop grabbing and trying to control what the outcome is. It's just kind of like let it go and get to the bottom of it and then really assess it. It just feels like it's a whirlwind and you just have to kind of let go of control. Then we have Thursday, March 21st. And that's going to be the Nine of Pentacles. So we're going to kind of go back to that oneness energy because this is being in your oneness and not having any sort of dependency on a person, on a place, on a thing. You are just in your abundance, in your oneness, and you're able to conquer whatever you put your mind to. Then we have Friday, the 22nd of March, and that's going to be the 10 of Wands in reverse. So the 10 of Wands in reverse is just saying that you aren't alone and you're going to have some sort of aspect that has been bothering you, but you're going to be able to conquer it because you're going to have the help of friends or family or people around you. It's just knowing that you are not alone on it and that you can trust for others to help you. Then we have Saturday, March 23rd, and that's going to be the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this tells us that you have to let go of control. Control is going to be a big issue. It's kind of a repeating energy that's happening in this reading, but it's letting go of control. Let the universe do its thing. And I think that there's going to be some aspect where maybe it's even the stagnant energy, that Eight of Wands in reverse, where you're like, I want to like speed stuff up. You need to let the universe freaking do its thing. So let go of control and you don't be in the driver's seat. Let the universe drive you. All right, then we have Sunday, March 24th. That's going to be the Seven of Swords in reverse. Really beautiful energy. This is about lowering your guard, lowering your defenses, knowing that you can trust people. This is also a confirmation that you will be having healthy boundaries, and the boundaries that you have put in place are correct. And you might even see it be tested in that sense. So it might not be the best energy where you're like, ooh, I didn't like that. But it's realizing, you know what? I had those healthy boundaries, so it works. Then we have Monday, March 25th, which is also the full moon in Libra. We're going to have the Five of Swords in reverse. Now, this is going to be a little wonky energy because there's going to be a feeling of success. And it's going to not be that. So there's a lot of illusion energy that's happening. So it's not the time to be gloating and be like in your face, you know, because in the end of everything, it's not going to look good. So it's just like an example that just came into my head is that you got a promotion at work and you're like, you suckers, like I'm going to be making bank. And then a month later, they lay that position off. So it's like that kind of energy where it's like, it might feel like a success. And especially if it's something that you've been working for, be proud of yourself for it. But just know this isn't going to last. There's going to be a condition to it. Then we have Tuesday, March 26th. We have the Fool in reverse. So the Fool in reverse is about new beginnings, but kind of not. So there might be a stopping point of trying to get to a new chapter. There's something that needs to be finished in order for that new beginning to happen. This is also a time that I think is kind of like a semi-fresh start. or like new beginning, where you are kind of like doing a second chance kind of thing. You've already done this once. You already kind of know what's going to happen, but you're going to do it again, but you're wiser, you're smarter, and you know that you're not going to play the like be naive to things. So it's a good energy. It really is. Wednesday, March 27th, we have the Six of Swords in reverse, or Six of Cups, I'm sorry, in reverse. So the Six of Cups in reverse is something that feels nostalgic. Maybe it might be a feeling, but it definitely isn't something that you've had in the past. And this can also be something where it's like you've never felt before. This can be even interacting, maybe even finding someone in a romantic sense where it's like, I've never felt like this before. Like I felt love in the past or, you know, infatuation or anything like that, but I've never felt this way. So there's this energy that's happening with that. And it's just knowing that it might feel familiar, but it's not. Then we have March 28th, which is on a Thursday. That's going to be the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is about emotional intelligence. It is being able to weather any sort of storm, whether it's big or small, sadness or happiness or anger or sadness. Did I already say sadness? Or anything like that, like any sort of emotion. It's being able to navigate it and to feel it and to overcome it too. And this is also a time, because it's this masculine energy where you want to help other people with their intelligence, their emotional intelligence. And you just have to also understand that some people might not want that. So keep that in mind. Then we have Friday, March 29th. This is going to be the Sun in reverse. So this is a couple different things. This can be work burnout. This can also be sadness, depression. Things aren't working out in the way that you wanted them to. It's kind of like it's a bummer energy for sure. Let's hope that things turn around on Saturday, the 30th of March. And it's Five of Cups in reverse. And this is also a really cool card in the sense that it is being present in the moment. So you might be feeling this like Sun in reverse energy pretty hard. It's also just being like present in the moment and knowing that, you know what, that was really hard, but look at where I am now and look where I was, you know, at this point, or being grateful for what you do have. And it's just being in the present moment and being grateful for what you have and not what you do not have. So then we have our final card, which is Sunday, March 31st. And it's going to be the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is about holding on to emotional baggage. It can be also being extremely cheap and frugal, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But if you're having issues of things not coming to you and you feel like you're there's like a blockage of abundance coming your way, you need to start letting go of some of this stuff. You need to maybe not be as frugal. It can be also donating your time, your energy, old stuff that you don't use anymore, to really open that back up. All right, well, that is it for March 2024. Hey, I want to thank you for watching this whole thing. Again, make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe, also comment below. Tell me what day you're wanting. There's Miko. He's Mickey. And then thanks so much for joining me and hanging out and supporting me on this crazy thing called Witch of Boise. Go check me out on Instagram, on Facebook, and I will be talking to you soon. All right. See you later. Bye.